Hello, and welcome to this first tutorial key point video. It's my intention after each tutorial to make a short video summarizing what we've done and highlighting the key points. So if you're not able to make a particular tutorial, or you have attended and you want a reminder of what we've done, these should be available 2 or 3 days at most after the tutorial themselves. Now, the first tutorial we did was really about introductions to the rest of the group and introductions to the course. I will be sending an email fairly shortly to you, inviting you to share any details you wish to with other students on the course. I cannot share anything without your permission. So if you want me to share it with your fellow students so they can get in touch and you can get in touch with them, then please complete that form when I send it. Otherwise, as I say, I can't share that information. On the course itself, I stress the importance of looking ahead, mapping out what you're going to be studying in the months ahead, and the specific topics that this course covers. So, English legal system, some tasters, over the turn of the year into constitutional, criminal, human rights and contract and tort, and then EU law. Do have a look at when they're coming in the course, when you're going to be expected to look at that. And it's useful to do that looking ahead, and things will connect more easily. We then talked about TMAs, and I stressed that the cut-off date really is the cut-off date. Noon on the cut-off date is when they are due in. There is a short grace period of a few hours in case you've got computer problems or the like, but after that I cannot accept them unless they've got an agreed extension. And as I've said, my experience over the last 16 years teaching on this course is that actually granting an extension is usually not a benefit to a student, because all it does is to push back on the course, putting on greater pressure further in the course when the marks matter more, and particularly when revision has to be sacrificed to catch up. So in a real emergency with a really strong reason, I will grant extensions. But if it's for holidays, if it's for something that really should be foreseeable, and do think about the possibilities that could arise in the next few months, then I'm going to argue that you should push on with it and get it in for TMA cut-off dates. We talked about resources. You've already had some from the Open University, your textbooks, your manuals. You have these tutorials. There are tutorials through the University of Law, and you've got student forums where you can discuss with other students. You've got me. You'll have these videos. I've sent handouts. And do have a look at the Washminster blog, because I frequently put up stuff there which is directly relevant to this course and is actually written specifically for it. And then you've got my handout on other useful internet websites. Do be aware of legal issues in the news, because the best evidence that you can give to a marker or to the examiner is that the principles that you've learnt from the course books you can apply to current issues. On to TMA 1, 2 parts. Do look at what's required. Question 1 is asking you to explain. That's explaining to somebody who's an intelligent person but isn't legally qualified, and evaluating the claims that are made. Critical evaluation is the key to getting the top marks in this course. Have a look at the marking bands. Actually, it's worth spending a lot of time looking at those criteria, because they're the criteria I have to mark to. I have to look at what you've written and find the evidence to justify the conclusion I come to. So if you've looked at those things, at those criteria beforehand, you are in a better position to supply me with that evidence to give you, for me to give you the marks that you'd like. Question 2 is about Rex's liability and also his claims. So consider in the first part the criminal and the civil liability, and in the second part the claims by Rex, which of course are civil only. Again, explain and be prepared to argue your case. Description alone may get you a pass, but if you want the highest marks, then you need to go into more detail. Anyway, thank you, and I look forward to seeing you at the next tutorial. Bye.